Howdy everybody, hey, this is Brian, Indiana Creek Gold Prospecting and Pay Dirts. Here to finish up our ARKSGOLD Pay Dirt. I don't know if y'all been watching. This would be part 3, I guess. So went through the other stuff, found a couple chunks of gold. Got it all classified down. This is the last of the minus kitchen strainer, which that's where I've been finding all my gold, well, most of it. So changed pans here a little bit. Well, I just left it in the pan it was in, which I'd rather be using this one anyway. So quite a bit of material here, so I want to try to be sort of quick but sort of efficient too. Now everybody's got their own different ways to do everything, as y'all are seeing how I do it. How's that? It's really reminiscent of my Indiana Creek pay dirt. So yeah, I mean, and I've found decent gold so far. I'm not really any bigger stuff besides that one picker, but and there's a couple other decent chunks. And like I said, it turns your water a little muddy out. There ain't really a bunch of crap floating around in there, which my dirt, I guess there usually is some. But it's been pretty decent dirt to go through. Work at it definitely, because got some garnet sands and some black sands there at the end, but I used my miningmagnets.com magic bit max. I was just going to break out my regular magic bit, but I don't know where it's at. It's around here somewhere. So I'll get that rounded up sometime. I turned the lights off overhead because it was getting horrible glare, but now I feel like it ain't getting enough light. But we'll go with it. And you start standing on the other side of the counter. On our whole west-facing wall is nothing but windows. You get a lot of light in there. Of course, I got my pan facing away from that. I think I'd stop and shake this stuff up a lot more than most people that I see, I guess. But like I said, to each their own. Everybody's got their own thing. Like I said, I usually get it when I get the stuff washed off the top. I'll get it down here, that bottom riffle, and just clean that riffle off every time. I'm gonna turn this light on. There we get some glare back on and stuff here. Sorry about that. I think we can see probably a little better. But yeah, I usually just wash that stuff off the top, and then I do it with the bigger rocks too. You guys, if you see me do that first classification. Of course, with that stuff, I use my pan with the riffles on it, you know, just to slow the rocks down a little bit, as you can see. But I sort of flip it off there, and same when I do this, and you do this like I'm doing on this a little bit at a time with those big rocks, and you can see what's going off there. And usually see it before it gets to the last riffle. And see that? I cleaned off the last two on that one. And that's, I said, I guess I really don't ever explain panning because I assume most people on here, but I mean, my view on that has changed a lot here in the last couple months, because I know I have a lot of subscribers and people that I've sold pay dirt to that are new to this. So yeah, I try to explain, I watch everybody how they do it, and try all them different ways, and then just figure out what works best for you. So I'm trying to be a little slow here at the end of this ARKSGOLD pay dirt. ARKSGOLD1@gmail.com, and the ARKSGOLD is lowercase. I had a new fella on the block. First time I've actually bought a bag on eBay to do a review on, if you want to call it that. I guess we can call this that, because I'm going to weigh it at the end. Usually I'm just showing off some awesome dirt from another pay dirt vendor that I know. There's, I said, some big chunks of garnet. You probably can't see them because of my horrible lighting in here. See, and this one I'm washing off the last two riffles again. I'll continue to do that. And if there's any gold, I will see it caught in that riffle right there before it goes over. Which a lot of times with this one, I'm cleaning outwards, there's just gold and a little bit of stuff with it. I'll go ahead and pan it out like I'm doing now, and the gold will catch right there on that lip instead of, you know, spinning it back. I said, but y'all just starting out, practice. Get some pay dirt, like some ARKSGOLD here, and try it out, or some Indiana Creek Gold pay dirt, and go on over to www.acrossthepondpaydirts.com and find my stuff and all kind of other really cool dirts. Heidi and Conan, and Big Greenie, and Vendetta. Okay, see now, there's looks like a lot of black sand there. I'll just spread this out a little bit here. But I know from doing that other, a lot of this is garnets. Okay, there's no good way for this. And that's all reflection off my windows. But anyway, here we go. The magic bit is not going to show real well. Here, yeah, here we go. Coulter Young, miningmagnets.com. This is a Magic Bit Max. You're not supposed to touch the pan, you know, supposedly. That's how Coulter says to do it. But I know when I'm doing gold with a lot of black sand, I'm pretty much down to just that. When you're running it up and your smaller gold's mixed into it, a lot of times I'll let this hit the bottom of the pan and it vibrates it, and it makes that gold fall out a little faster. But yeah, I'll zoom this back in while I do this here. A lot of gold right here, a lot of garnets. I apologize for the glare. I'll just bear with me here. And just like this, everybody does this differently. I mean, most people do it a lot slower and better than I do. But yeah, I had somebody comment on one of my videos of how I made it look easy. I get by, and I throw a lot of gold off into my panning basin or this super sluice, whatever I'm using. A lot of times, because I'm just not real patient. So I love these miningmagnets.com products. But I mean, I do the back and forth here. To me, when I do this, it seems like I wash a lot more gold out sometimes. But if I'm doing this, I can make myself be slower and more gentle. A lot of times I'll sort of do I think it's called the Arkansas swirl. I don't know. I swear I've heard that somewhere. But when I swirl it around, instead of just swirling all the way around, when it gets up there, water gets up to where the gold's at, I just sort of flip it back here. So that's sort of a mixture of the back and forth deal and swirling it around deal. So yeah, that's just like I said, y'all just starting out, just practice. Get your pay dirt, do it, dump your gold back in it and do it again. Yeah, I just am not a fan of the Garrett Guzzler here. I like their pans. I love my metal detector. Not a fan of this. Alright, I guess you're just picking up big chunky pieces of gold. It might be alright. Okay, the gold we have here. I guess I should do this. It's good sound. I have this picker over here. Here, I'll be right back. Go. I'll crank the stove up. So I usually don't weigh this stuff out. But for the sake of this, we're going to. I guess we'll dump it all out. I really don't want to do that. We'll dump it. Ooh. Ooh. I think you guys probably missed that on camera if I had the big spill. Which I do that. Everybody knows awesome partners over there across the pond, Pay Dirts. I was talking to Conan one day this summer, and I had just made up, I do believe, a 1 gram bag of pay dirt out on the deck, and bag was open, and somehow I dropped that thing. I got big gaps in the slat of my deck, and it did not turn out well. Okay. There's, I don't know. I guess we'll dry it out and wait here. I'm going to move this stuff real quick and try not to make a huge mess. Yeah, that shit just sailed. Yeah, Brian's got to get some towels in a minute. Here we go. Get this to focus. Alright, I'm going to go let that stuff cook for a little bit. Like I said, ARKSGOLD pay dirt on eBay. I was just randomly going through there looking at stuff like I do sometimes. And yeah, I seen this guaranteed amounts. So you got half gram bag, quarter gram bag, and more. I believe got some larger bags, and also he has a lot of here, hold on, I'll be right back here. Unsearched pay dirt bags. So, but like I said, it was guaranteed amount, so I figured we'd try it out. Try to zoom in here where you guys can see that. Yeah, well, that ain't worth crap, is it? There we go. Right there. Go with that, and then I'll turn it. All right, here we go. Tear that out. Oh, I just dropped water on my scales, but not on where it weighs it. Okay. All right, here we go. ARKSGOLD pay dirt is half gram guaranteed, and there's more there than what I thought. There we go. There's a few little pieces of black sand in there, but nothing that's gonna matter. And like I said in my one video, the guy did know I was going to be doing a review on it, so you know, take that for what it's worth. Just because of that, I know when I started out, if I was been selling to somebody, which I did several times, that had YouTube channels before I knew who they were, that had got the same bags, and they did. So, and several of them, like old Justin over at Mad Hatter Prospecting, got several more bags along the way, but they all turned out the same. They just got better for them by chance. But yeah, guaranteed a half gram. And half gram. So I got a window open over here behind the wood stove, and the wind's blowing a little bit. So anyway, we'll go with that. So check it out if you want to. There's, what he said was going to be there. So could be worse. I've seen better, but definitely I'm totally honest about what he's selling. So, you know, he said he's going to get a half gram. You got a half gram. It was pretty fun to go through. Like I said, it's pretty reminiscent of my dirt I get here. So from what I see here, I mean, I wouldn't feel bad about buying it again. I mean, because you're going to get what you said. So I'm sort of wondering what his unsearched dirt's like. Might have to check it out sometime. But there it is. Do with it what you will. Y'all have a nice day. Thanks for watching.